Welcome back everybody. Very special video today because we're talking about the Image catalog, the future of Image Comics as they head into the summer. Let's talk about some of the releases, man. So I did this for DC Connect and you guys enjoyed it quite a bit, so let's do it for Image, man. So right on the front here we got Spectators, written by Brian K. Vaughan. This is going to be a new graphic novel. I think it's hardcover graphic novel, $30, coming out September 10th. It's all about this woman and this guy who I guess have turned into specters, and they're going to be meeting at the very end of the world. They're going to view and kind of be witness to the very end of the living world. I don't know too much about what's going on, but written by Brian K. Vaughan, nice hardcover. Excited about that. Moving right along, man. So we got a new volume of Lazarus coming out. Have not read it yet. We also have news from the Fallout. So this is written by Chris Condon with art from Jeffrey Allen Love. I had a chance to talk to Chris Condon about this series at C2E2, and he was really excited about it. You know, the hype is here for this series. He says that Jeffrey Allen Love is a real talent, and he's really excited to kind of show the world Jeffrey Allen Love's work with this new series, News from the Fallout. So it's all about, in 1962, a nuclear bomb test goes off and just ruins everything, contaminates the atmosphere and turns people rotten. It's about this guy, Otis, who is a witness to the test, and he's the only known survivor, and he's gonna search for a safe haven. But does that place exist? We'll have to find out, man. So News from the Fallout, excited about that. Post-apocalyptic story, you guys know, I love those always. Moving right along, we got Copra, we got I Hate Fairyland. Assorted Crisis Events is one of the newest Image series that I'm excited about. At the time of recording, issue number 2 is coming out, so we'll have to see how that goes, but you know, Dennis Camp just killing it. Bitter Root, we get a new volume of that. Blood and Thunder seems like a really fun ongoing series from Skybound Image. It's about this girl named Blood, and she has a gun named Thunder that talks, like a talking gun. We'll have to see about that. Takes place in the future. Robert Kirkman is attached to it somehow. Moving right along. Bug Wars, been loving Bug Wars. I saw that it said of 6. What's going on with that, man? I thought Bug Wars was going to be an ongoing. I was really excited about it. Hopefully this series goes for more than 6. Moving right along. So we have Department of Truth. Of course, this is a series that's still going, James Tynion IV, but then we also have his new series that's starting up, Exquisite Corpses. So this is also with Michael Walsh attached. This series sounds really interesting, man. I think that each single one is going to focus on one of the killers of the story. So it sounds like this one is going to be focused on the knife-wielding zealot covered in human skin. I don't know too much about the series. We'll have to see what issue number 1 kind of sets the tone and kind of tells us what the series is about. But I know the series is really hyped up. It's the next big thing from James Tynion IV and Michael Walsh, so excited about that. Moving right along, we have Feral. We got Free Planet. G.I. Joe has been a really excellent series from the Energon universe, of course. Looks like someone's leaving, dude. Must decide if protecting herself means staying with the G.I. Joes. Interesting there. We get some G.I. Joe Real American Hero. Geiger, excellent series, probably my favorite out of the Unnamed universe. So Geiger number 15 coming out, excited about that. If you're into Spawn stuff, man, this thing has a ton of Spawn stuff, right? We got like Gunslinger Spawn, a new Spawn universe title coming out called Bloodletter, man. So if you're into Spawn, you can be into Spawn. We get Invincible Universe Battle Beast. That's a series that's pretty hyped up. Kaya from Wes Craig is still going strong with issue number 27. You know, speaking of Spawn, we got another King Spawn from the Spawn universe. Lost Fantasy. So Kurt Pyers, not Chris Pines. Kurt Pyers sent me issue number 1 of Lost Fantasy to check out, and I liked it quite a bit, man. So it's a, you know, it's like an alternate history. It's our world, but with magic, right? So I guess back in the day, a bunch of, I guess like underground, there's like a bunch of like evil stuff and magic stuff going on. So the kind of barrier between the underground world and our world has broken. And there's like this group of people who are magic wielders, and they protect kind of that barrier between our world and the underground world. Interesting stuff, man. We'll have to see where it goes, but issue number 2, the solicit here. So yeah, man, issue number 1, he sent it to me and I liked it quite a bit. So definitely looking forward to issue number 2. The Lucky Devils, been really enjoying that. Looks like that one's going for 9 issues. Moon is following us. The conclusion of this Daniel Warren Johnson written series with Riley Rosmo doing some of the art there. Just moving right along. Phantom Road, I've been liking this series from Jeff Lemire and Gabriel Walta. I'm not caught up with the new volume that just started. I think I'm gonna switch to trades on this series, just so I can put them on my shelf the back there with the Jeff Lemire collection. You know, speaking of Spawn, we got Rat City, and then Massive Verse, we got Radiant Black. The Unnamed Universe, we got another Red Coat coming out. Rogue Sun, more Massiverse stuff. Spawn Universe stuff with Sam and Twitch. The Scorched, another Spawn Universe. So the seasons, I see this one is, you know, not of anything. It's just issue number 5. So really excited about that. Rick Remender and Paul Azqueta series with Mateus Lopez on the coloring. Really liking the kind of family dynamics. We'll have to see where this mystery goes, but I've been liking the season so far. We got some more Spawn. Tin Can Society, I hear, is super underrated. So once this series is all out, I'm gonna have to jump onto it because superheroes, crime, mystery, action, adventure. So sounds pretty good, man. The Tin Can Society, I'm gonna have to check that out. I hear a lot of good things. We got Transformers, obviously, still going strong. Universal Monsters, so it looks like the conclusion of issue number 4 is coming out soon. So we'll have to see what the next Universal Monster title is after that. Void Rivals, part of the Energon universe, of course. Walking Dead Deluxes. We're taking everyone down with us. I'm really loving this series. Unfortunately, it looks like it's only going to be 6 issues. Same thing with You'll Do Bad Things. Both series that I've been really enjoying. So we'll have to see. Are those actually 6 issues or are they going a little bit beyond that? I'm not sure. And then we get into the collected editions. So I see this, dude. Darwin Cook's The Complete Spirit Connoisseur hardcover. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this for sure, dude. Darwin Cook, you know, the Spirit, a character I've wanted to read more. Obviously, he's got a lot of history, you know, comic book history. He's a really important character. So I'm looking to pick this up for sure. You know, obviously Will Eisner kind of influences with Darwin Cook. So I don't know, man. We'll have to see how that goes. Gonna pick that up for sure. This one's interesting, right? So like 2 DC things, but they're coming out from Image. I don't know how that works, but DC Classics Artist Edition for Jim Aparo. We get, oh, this is cool. So Letter 44 Compendium, Charles Soule, Alberto Albuquerque. So I have this like first trade. I'm gonna have to read it again and see if it's worth getting like the entire compendium. But you guys know I'm a big fan of compendiums. I think you can see them right there. I'm a big fan of Image compendiums. Local Man Deluxe, gotta pick this up, dude. Very excited about that. The Old Guard was I think I saw that show on Netflix, or was it a movie? I can't remember. The Seasons trade, make sure you guys check that out if you're looking for some more freaking Rick Remender. Definitely check that out. Yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it as we're closing out. You got some Geiger trades, you got some criminal trades coming. The new Invincible, kind of squat, like shorter. The new edition, new Snot Girl. But yeah, man, that's the Image. That's the Image catalog, dude. For I don't know what month this is. They don't put a month on it. The June. This is the June Image catalog, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Read more comics.